Total Pro Sports presents 10 athletes we'd love to punch in the face. They say that sometimes you need to knock some sense into someone. For certain professional athletes, it could not be more true. They say they have it all: money, fame, beautiful people as partners, and millions of lovers. Sometimes they just need a punch in the face to either grow up, show some class, or simply toughen up. There are lots of athletes that fans want to punch in the face, but some just happen to stand out far more than others. Here are 10 athletes we would surely love to punch in the face. Number 10, Jay Cutler. It's sad for Cutler because it seems as though the people who hate him most are often the fans of the Chicago Bears, the team he's played on for so many years. Many fans called him a quitter for leaving the 2010 NFC Championship game after an MCL sprain. This was not fair to Cutler, but they really seem to hate him because his face is always stone cold whether the team wins or not. Basically, he seems to not just care at all how his team does. And that's an easy way for fans to hate a guy who signed a 7-year, $126.7 million contract where he's done nothing but underachieve in his whole career. Maybe a punch in the face would loosen up his emotions. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, he's the greatest soccer player in the world, not named Lionel Messi. Some people love Ronaldo, but many people hate him for obvious reasons. He always scores on and therefore beats your team. He's a pretty boy and he whines a lot. He even had his own museum built, which is kind of a you-know-what move. Ronaldo has accused people of hating him for being rich and handsome, which is an easy way for people to hate you. Ronaldo already knows people hate him and are jealous of him, but why make yourself sound any cockier? Would a punch in the face make him a better person? Number 8, Roger Clemens. What is there to say about this guy? He simply struck out his opponents, dominated the majors, and guided the ever-despised New York Yankees to World Series championships in 1999 and 2000, adding more power and success to the evil empire. But Clemens also had his career linked to steroids, and that's another reason to hate him. He was indicted for perjury and false statements, though found not guilty after denying steroid use under oath. So non-Yankees fans will always feel like their team was cheated out of a championship. That's a strikeout on you, Mr. Clemens. Can we punch you? Number 7, Tony Romo. The Dallas Cowboys are like Donald Trump quotes. You love them or you hate them. It seems as though most of America hates the team that's strangely enough nicknamed America's team. For that, the quarterback will often take a lot of hatred. But Tony Romo is a unique case. He's a pretty boy who wants to get all the media coverage despite never being an all-around elite quarterback. He's also been hated by his own team due to a controversial relationship with Jessica Simpson. Some people just hate a pretty boy with good looks and a gorgeous wife, which he has. Romo seems to get it all, but a lot of fans think it's not deserved. Maybe allowing a punch to his face would make him likable. Number 6, Wayne Rooney. Rooney throughout his soccer career has been the face of the Manchester United franchise, one of the most beloved and marketed sports teams in the whole world. Simply put, he hasn't done a whole lot to make non-Man U fans like him. He's openly had affairs with his wife by hooking up with prostitutes. He has that pretty boy persona, and even England international fans can't like him that much, given how much he underachieves on the international stage. Plus, he's always greedy with contracts. Instead of a red card, does someone get to punch him in the face? Number 5, LeBron James. He's the greatest NBA superstar of his generation, but LeBron can't be a classy winner like Peyton Manning, Derek Jeter, Wayne Gretzky, or even Michael Jordan for that matter. He had to bandwagon jump the Miami Heat for 4 years and then decide to go back to Cleveland. He has to be in every national spotlight. We have to listen to ESPN ramble on and on about him, even when it doesn't involve sports. LeBron's flops are better theatrics than an actor on Broadway. He's loudmouthed and arrogant, and millions of people would love to punch him for it. Number 4, Tom Brady. He's the quarterback of maybe the most hated NFL team, the New England Patriots. They broke so many teams' hearts in the playoffs and Super Bowl, winning it all in 2002, 2004, 2005, and 2015. Brady's been great, but many believe the NFL made rules to protect him. He draws so many penalties, always gets away with intentional grounding, and always talks refs out of penalties. That's what the haters will tell you anyway. He always wins and draws jealousy for his millions of dollars in marriage to Brazilian supermodel Gisele Bündchen. So if you're jealous of him like most of us, you probably want to punch him in the face. Number 3, Richard Sherman. Who can forget those infamous words he said towards Michael Crabtree after his Seattle Seahawks beat the San Francisco 49ers in the 2013 NFC Championship game? "Don't you ever talk about me," he said. While the reason for hating Sherman is he trash talks a lot and backs it up. Before Super Bowl 48, he said Peyton Manning throws ducks. Manning threw 2 picks and the Broncos lost 43-8. So Sherman was right for a day. The only way of making him shut up is obviously to punch him in the face. Number 2, Alex Rodriguez. His fans call him A-Rod. Most people like to call him a fraud. Though Rodriguez was a perennial all-star throughout most of his career and part of the 600 home run club heading into the 2016 season, his career was tarnished due to being caught using steroids. He's a pretty boy who has kissed his own mirror reflection, and he owns a painting of himself as a centaur. People are also jealous of his past girlfriends, which include Hollywood actress Cameron Diaz and former WWE diva Tori Wilson. Considering he's cheated to beat teams, can we punch him? And number 1, Floyd Mayweather. The undefeated boxing champion didn't get any of his opponents to beat him. He's made sure millions of times that he has hundreds of millions of dollars. He's a racist jerk who has also had domestic violence charges and just never shuts up. Let's be honest, why should you love him? 99% of people on Earth would stand no chance against him in a fight. So hopefully he will let one of us punch him in the face. He just needs to stop being a jerk. Which athlete would you love to punch in the face the most? Tell us in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you didn't subscribe, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.